Are you ready for it?
Hey everyone, I'm so excited because one of my favorite shopping events of the entire year is almost here, the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale. If you're new here, welcome to my channel where I review things I've purchased with my own money. I'm not getting paid to tell you to buy things, just sharing the things I personally like, as well as things to maybe avoid. Today I'm sharing all the important 2026 Nordstrom sale dates, my top shopping tips, and just chatting through my thought process and how I approach this sale every year. We're now just a couple weeks away from the anniversary sale preview going live on July 6th at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. That preview is basically your game plan for the entire sale because Nordstrom releases every item, every price in every category ahead of shopping starting. I've literally been shopping this sale my whole life. I'm from Seattle where Nordstrom started, and growing up, the anniversary sale genuinely felt like a local holiday. So I do have a little bit of experience in this department. And this year, I have one category I really want to focus on: natural fiber clothing. I know it's been a topic of conversation with the Netflix documentary The Plastic Detox, but aside from that, it's something I've been trying to be more intentional about for quite some time now, so that's something I will be highlighting a lot throughout the sale. Living in a hot, humid climate, I personally notice such a difference when I wear natural fibers versus synthetics. They're cooler, more breathable, and honestly just feel better on your body. Now, if you're newer to the Nordstrom Anniversary Sale, here's what makes it different from basically every other sale. This is not a clearance sale. These are brand new fall arrivals, discounted before prices go back up. So you're shopping new season fashion, beauty, shoes, accessories, and home items before they return to full price later. That's why people get so excited about it every year. For me personally, this is one of my favorite times to invest in higher quality basics and elevated staples, especially natural fiber pieces that are often pretty expensive at full retail price. Now let's talk dates because this is crucial. The sale doesn't open for everyone at the same time. It depends on your Nordstrom card tier. You need to sign into your Nordstrom account to see exactly which date you're eligible to shop. Here's the breakdown. Icons get first access on July 14th. Ambassadors can shop starting July 15th. Influencers get access on July 16th. And everyone else can start shopping July 18th. Each tier opens at midnight Eastern Time, which means if you're on the West Coast, that's 9 p.m. the night before. The entire sale runs through August 9th, so you'll have plenty of time to shop, but the best items do tend to go very quickly. As a reminder, you will get to preview everything starting July 6th at noon Eastern. My biggest piece of advice: use the preview to build a really thoughtful wish list. Because we get to preview everything ahead of time, there's no need to panic buy anything. Pay attention to fabric content. You can even filter items by material: 100% cotton, linen, silk, cashmere, etc., that will hold up over time and feel comfortable to wear, especially if you live somewhere hot and humid like me. Create a dedicated anniversary sale wish list. Keep this completely separate from any other wish lists you already have on Nordstrom. I cannot stress this enough. Add everything that initially catches your eye, even if you're not 100% sure you want to buy it. Here's why. Lots of items sell out during early access, but they often come back in stock throughout the sale as people return things. If an item is on your wish list, you can easily check if it's back in stock. But once something sells out, you can't go back and add it to your wish list later, which makes it so much harder to track down. Make multiple wish lists. Start with one massive list of everything that interests you. Then go through and curate that list down to only the items you definitely plan to purchase. This way, when it's your turn to shop, you can select your entire list and add everything to your cart all at once. This is a huge time saver that could be the difference between items being available versus sold out. Here's a little insider tip. If something you want is sold out in your size, you can buy it in a different size and then exchange it later when it comes back in stock. As long as you purchase the correct item in the correct color, Nordstrom customer service will honor the sale price for you. Now, this question gets asked all the time. Does Nordstrom restock items throughout the sale? In previous years, the answer has generally been no for full restocks. However, there are tons of returns that happen throughout the sale, so items do come back in stock periodically, usually in limited quantities. Items also often do get marked down even further after the sale in September or October if you're okay with waiting a bit. So it's definitely not the end all be all if you miss out during the Nordstrom sale. Another thing to remember, and something I have to remind myself of during this sale, just because everyone online is calling something a must have does not mean you need it. A lot of influencers are shopping for content. You are shopping for real life, so be honest with yourself and be realistic with your purchases. My advice is to pay attention to your gut reaction. If an item isn't an immediate yes, I probably won't reach for it later when all the sale hype dies down. It doesn't matter how good the discount is if you don't truly love the item. Think about the cost per wear rather than the price tag. One thing that makes shopping this sale less stressful is Nordstrom's incredible return policy. You can return almost any item at any time for virtually any reason. So if you're on the fence about something and just can't decide in the moment, you can always purchase it and return it later if it doesn't work out. Don't feel like you have to decide in the moment. Sometimes it's nice to try things on at home with other pieces you already own. Before we wrap up, let me give you my final pieces of advice. Set yourself up for success by creating your wish list once the preview goes live on July 6th. Know your shopping date and be ready to check out when your tier opens. Have your payment information saved and be logged into your account ahead of time. Remember, be realistic with your purchases. I love this sale. I always enjoy seeing what everyone's loving, but try not to get too caught up in the frenzy and buy things you don't actually need or love. Stick to your list, focus on quality pieces that you'll actually wear or use, and think about items that will work well with your existing wardrobe. I'll be sharing my wish list, especially those natural fiber pieces, after the preview goes live, so make sure you're subscribed and have notifications turned on so you don't miss that. As I mentioned before, I'm using my own money, I'm not getting paid for this, so what you see is what you get. If this video was helpful for you, I'd really appreciate if you hit the like button and subscribe for more. Let me know what you're most excited to shop for, and I'll see you back here for the preview. Thanks so much for watching.